muster the
This is Hand of Fate. I'm Mr. Black Magic, and I'll be showing you guys the story mode for Hand of Fate. There's Endless and Story Mode. I'll be showing you Story Mode here. So these are all the bosses. There's 12 of them. After you beat each set of 3, you get a little bonus. There's a little lore behind each boss. You can go read up on them if you want. There's the deck builder if you want. For Story Mode, I won't get into that now. You can also just set a recommended deck if you don't want to get too much into the deck builder.
This can only end one way.
So here we go, you have your random starting grid here. Go any direction you want. So
Not
to
a
the
good
right,
day
you got the
to
marketplace
use
encounter.
So few are.
Depending on how these outcomes go, you might get a token. That token will unlock new equipment, new encounters, new armor, weapons, things of that nature, new cards that you can include in the deck for next time. Here's another encounter. See, this guy wants me to give him health in exchange for gold. Alright, so I got 12 gold there for 10 health. And here we have one of the random drawings. There's 3 successful chances, 1 failure, so let's just go ahead and pick one. And we got a success. I got another 12 gold, and he wants me to do it again. Two's enough time. That's enough. Alright, we'll stop that now. See, and if you notice in the bottom left, every time you move 1, that takes away 1 from your food. If your food drops down to 0, every move will start taking away from your health. So you want to keep your food supply high, because every single step forward will eventually kill you if you don't have the supplies.
The depths. Can you find your foe?
Alright, so now we got a shop card. This is where we can go to the shop, buy potions, you know, armor, sell your armor, buy food. All that as long as you have the gold to spend. This is another one of the situations where the game switches to a more third-person thing, and obviously so it just cuts right in there. Let's see what we got. Different blessings you can buy, which are basically upgrades that stay on your character. Some of them last longer than others. Got a couple healing potions. I'm pretty good on health, so I'm not going to bother buying these right now. Remove a curse. Those are pretty expensive to do, but if you have the money, I think it's around 200 gold to remove a curse. Here's the items I've equipped. I'm not going to sell any of them because I'm using all of them, obviously. If I had maybe an extra weapon or 2, I'd sell that. Here's the food. Like I said, you want to keep stocked up on food, because that'll eventually kill you if you run out. I think that's all I need here. Alright, so we're going to continue on moving to the right. See, we got a bandit attack encounter. So the dealer is going to draw 1 monster card. See, we get 3 dust, so it's going to be 3 dust enemies that we have to fight. Now, this is where the game switches to the third-person action game. You actually fight out the battles yourself. Combat's kind of similar to Batman or Assassin's Creed games if you played any of those recent games. A is to dodge, B if you have a shield, B is to bash with your shield. But you always want a shield, because if you don't have a shield you can't counter, which is why you see those little green indicators there to pop up above their head. Press Y to counter attack. You can't do that if you don't have a shield, which makes it pretty difficult without a shield. Then X is attack. See, you got the combos in the bottom left. There's certain weapons, certain abilities you can have that give you higher damage the higher your combo is. These guys aren't too bad, but some of the later enemies have unblockable moves where you have to dodge out of the way, or ranged moves that are pretty hard to block. So once you start getting a good mix of enemies, it gets a little more difficult than that. Alright, so for winning we get 1 game card, and we got 25 gold. Alright, so I'm just going to move right up here.
You cannot come to this
Here's another random encounter alone. See, give him 20 gold or decline. Yeah, I got enough. Got enough gold. I'll give him one. Give him 20.
Useful.
Now we get paid in the next 10 steps. But unfortunately, this is the last step, so I won't be getting that 20 back because this is the boss of this dungeon, Jack of Dust.
Do not give up this early.
So the bosses are obviously more difficult than your average enemy. All of them have some type of ability. Either they do a lot of unblockable hits, or some of them can revive dead allies near them. All sorts of different abilities for these boss fights. So I usually like to try and take out some of the little random enemies first and avoid the boss until at least near the end. You can see this guy in the back hit me with this archer. Hit me with this bow. He's doing unblockable hits. That's the red indicator above his head. That means it's unblockable. I'm just trying to take all these little guys out while this bastard is shooting me in the back. And this guy's doing unblockable hits at me. You can block the range attacks as long as you time them and hold your left stick or the equivalent on whatever platform you're playing on, and use the counter button. You can deflect it back to them. Alright, we got two of the little guys down now. There we go, just this guy left now. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Now I'm just rolling in, rolling out, get a couple hits in, roll out. Got a nice little groove going here. He's not going to be able to do much. And that's it. Pick up the reward. And that's the end of the first
Down into the worm.
story encounter.
Perhaps there is
That's story mode for Hand of Fate. Thanks for watching.